Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to the Purring Journal, the channel where we dive into all things feline. Having a cat is one of the most rewarding experiences a person can have, but it doesn't come without responsibility. As a cat guardian, it's important to know what you should do to keep your cat healthy and happy, but it is also important to know what not to do. That's why we're covering 14 things experts warn you should never do if you have an indoor cat. If you enjoy learning about cat facts, behaviors, tips, and more, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an upload. Now on to the list. Number 1. Keep toxic plants in your house. Houseplants can add a lot to a home. They can make it feel cozier, more colorful, and they can even make the air cleaner. But most cat guardians don't think to check whether or not their plants are safe for their cats, and you would be surprised how many aren't. Lots of common houseplants, including lilies, aloe, and oleander, are actually toxic for cats. The most common signs of toxic plant poisoning in cats include vomiting, excessive drooling, difficulty swallowing, irregular heartbeat, and poor coordination. If you suspect that your cat is experiencing a reaction to one of your plants, you should visit your veterinarian immediately or contact a pet poison control center, depending on the severity of your cat's symptoms. Make sure to do research online before bringing a plant into your home to ensure that it is not toxic to cats. Number 2. Have dangerous chemicals within reach. Cats are curious animals, and they can get into places where they shouldn't. So it's important to keep all chemicals and cleaning products that could potentially be dangerous in a location that your cat can't access. Keep them in a secure cabinet or closet that locks. You should also consider storing products on a high shelf where your cat will be unable to reach them, keeping in mind that cats are excellent jumpers. Where possible, opt for pet-safe cleaning products and non-chemical cleaning solutions like vinegars or baking soda-based cleaners. If your cat has gotten into any chemical or cleaning substances, call a pet poison control center immediately to determine if your cat needs emergency treatment. Number 3. Let your cat get bored. Even though we tend to focus on our cat's physical needs, food, water, and shelter, their emotional and mental needs are just as important. Cats are very intelligent creatures and they need a lot of mental stimulation to be happy. Boredom can easily turn into lethargy and even depression in cats. So it's important to not let your cat get bored by providing them with plenty of toys and opportunities to exercise their body and their brain. One of the best ways to keep your cat entertained is to dedicate at least 30 minutes every day to playtime. Whether you are running around, wrestling, or playing with toys, playtime is a great way to entertain your cat and strengthen your bond with them. You should also provide plenty of independent toys and fixtures around your house to keep your cat engaged even when you aren't home. Cat trees, scratching posts, and toys are just a few of many ways to keep your cat happy and entertained. Number 4. Have unsafe toys. Even though it is important to provide plenty of toys, it is crucial to ensure that the toys are safe before you give them to your cat. Also, keep in mind that some things you might consider toys are actually dangerous. For example, even though cartoon cats love balls of yarn, you should avoid giving them to your real cat. Though cats might be drawn to the texture of yarn, it can easily cause digestive issues and pose serious health threats. Additionally, you should avoid string-like toys or anything that your cat can destroy and eat that isn't designed to be eaten. Thankfully, there are plenty of toys that are both safe and engaging for your cat, like puzzle toys and wand toys. Number 5. Not provide places for your cat to scratch. Scratching is a natural cat behavior, although it can be destructive if your cat doesn't have any appropriate outlets. Cats scratch for a variety of reasons, to maintain their claws, mark their territory, exercise, and so on. But if they don't have a scratching post or board to use, they are going to resort to the next best thing, your couch. Scratching damage on your furniture can be frustrating, not to mention expensive. But you shouldn't try to discourage your cat from scratching altogether. Instead, you should provide your cat with plenty of appropriate outlets to scratch on, from scratching posts to cat trees. This will keep your cat entertained and happy, and your furniture safe and secure. Pro tip, place scratching posts near target areas. For example, if your cat likes to scratch a certain chair, put a scratching post next to that chair. Number 6. Leave the litter box dirty. Just like you wouldn't want to use a dirty bathroom, your cat doesn't want to use a dirty litter box. Though it is easy to forget to clean the litter box, it is important to remember the psychological effect it can have on your cat. Plus, no one likes the smell of a dirty litter box. Even if you can't smell it, your guests certainly can. You should scoop your cat's litter box at least once a day. You should also aim to deep clean the litter box at least once a month, replacing all of the litter and cleaning the box with soap and warm water. Avoid using harsh cleaners and chemicals on the litter box, just a simple dish soap will do. If you're using a plastic litter box, it is also important to replace it once a year. The smell will eventually seep into the litter box and no amount of cleaning will eliminate it. To make litter box maintenance easier, we highly recommend considering the Litter Robot 4. We'll have links to the Litter Robot and our review video in the description box below. Number 7. Only feed your cat dry food. One of the most common mistakes cat guardians make is relying exclusively on dry food. While kibble has its benefits, like being convenient and helping with dental health, feeding only dry food can cause problems over time, including dehydration, urinary issues, and weight gain. Does that mean your cat should only eat wet food instead? Not necessarily. In fact, the best approach for many cats is a combination diet of wet and dry food, which ensures proper hydration, provides variety, and keeps mealtime interesting. If your cat turns up their nose at wet food, try offering different textures, like pate, chunks in gravy, or mousse, until you find one they like. A little experimentation goes a long way towards keeping your cat both happy and healthy. Number 8. Feed your cat human food. Even though it can be tempting to give your cat a little nibble of your plate at dinner, it is best to avoid it. Not only can feeding your cat human food lead to unhealthy weight gain, but it can also be dangerous. Lots of foods that are perfectly safe for human consumption are actually incompatible with a cat's digestive system and can cause a lot of health issues. Grapes and raisins, for example, are seriously toxic to cats and can lead to kidney failure. Additionally, foods like onions and garlic can damage a cat's red blood cells and lead to anemia. You should also avoid giving your cat raw meat, as they can contract harmful bacteria or parasitic infections. Dairy products should also be avoided because cats are lactose intolerant. In general, it is best to stick to cat-certified food to ensure that your cat is getting all the nutrients they need without any harmful side effects. Number 9. Not brush your cat. Even though cats are known for their excellent grooming skills, with some estimates suggesting that cats spend between 30 to 50% of their waking hours grooming, it is still important to dedicate time to taking care of your cat's coat. Long-haired cats generally require daily brushing, while short-haired cats should be brushed about once a week. Even though indoor cats typically need less brushing than outdoor cats, it is still important to dedicate time to grooming your cat often. This not only helps them maintain a healthy, strong coat, but it can also be an excellent bonding opportunity. Brushing also reduces shedding around your home and cuts down on hairballs. Number 10. Punish your cat. Being a cat guardian can be frustrating. It's not like we can vent our frustrations to our cats directly after all. But even if your cat is being disobedient or doing something that upsets you, it is very important to never punish them. Yelling, hitting, or scaring your cat is never an appropriate response to unwanted behavior. Rather, it is best to remember that your cat is not intending to upset you and try to redirect their behavior using positive reinforcement. For example, if your cat has scratched your furniture, remember that scratching is a natural behavior and provide your cat with plenty of scratching posts. It is very important to be patient with your cat and never resort to punishment as a way to correct bad behavior. Not only is it ineffective because cats don't understand the concept of punishment, but they will likely do permanent damage to your relationship with your cat. Number 11. Leave your cat alone for too long. Even though cats have a reputation for being aloof and independent, they are social creatures. Cats rely heavily on socialization for their well-being, so it is not good to leave cats alone for too long. And even though they can be quite self-reliant, they need care and attention just like any other pet. As a cat guardian, it is your responsibility to provide attentive care and ensure that all of your cat's needs are met, and that means you shouldn't leave them alone for too long. Healthy adult cats can be left alone for 8 to 12 hours, though you should try to avoid leaving them for extended periods too frequently. Cats value human interaction, and they are much happier when they are given plenty of love and affection. Number 12. Declaw your cat. You should never declaw your cats, as it is likely to cause long-term physical and psychological issues. Plus, it is incredibly painful for cats and entirely unnecessary. Declawing a cat is like cutting off a human finger from the first knuckle, due to the amount of pain that it inflicts on cats and how it interferes with their day-to-day activities. As such, the procedure has been condemned as highly unethical and cruel. Even if your cat has destructive tendencies, there are many options available to you to help with their behavior. Your veterinarian or a cat behaviorist can suggest more personalized suggestions, but declawing your cat is never an option. Number 13. Skip veterinary visits. Even though taking your cat to the vet can be a hassle, it is very important. It seems harmless enough to skip a yearly checkup, but skipping once a year can easily turn into multiple years. It's important to start taking your cat to the vet as young as possible to desensitize them. Going to the vet is a scary experience for a cat, but there are things you can do to make the process less stressful, including using calming aids and doing practice runs in the car. Your veterinarian can offer important insights into your cat's health and personalized lifestyle changes to ensure that your cat is living their happiest and healthiest life. Plus, your vet will be able to catch underlying illnesses or health problems, hopefully while they're still treatable. So even though it might be tempting to skip the vet, it is always best to attend yearly checkups. Number 14. Not get your cat spayed or neutered. If you have an indoor cat, you might think it is less important to get them spayed or neutered than an outdoor cat. After all, they won't be having any run-ins with random cats, so there is a much lower chance of pregnancy or STDs. But spaying or neutering your cat has many benefits for their health, including significantly lowering their risk of certain cancers and infections. Studies have shown that cats who are spayed or neutered live significantly longer than cats who are not, with one 2013 study suggesting that spayed females live 39% longer than unspayed females, while neutered males live 62% longer. Plus, spaying or neutering your cat can also eliminate unwanted behaviors, like heat behaviors in females and spraying or aggressiveness in males. As a cat guardian, your main priority is keeping your cat healthy and happy, and a big part of ensuring that your cat is well taken care of is being knowledgeable about what not to do. That said, we hope you found this list helpful. Did anything surprise you? Let us know in the comments below. And now we invite you to check out one of these PAWSOME videos next. We'll see you there, cat lovers.